Guys, this meeting today, what is it about? What two decentralized assets could rocket up very, very soon? What two decentralized assets could rocket up very soon? And guys, if you know what we're building over here at NRGY, you'll understand why we really believe that these two coins, this cryptocurrency, could really rocket up very, very soon. So what you're going to hear about is you're going to hear about our technology that's coming. You're going to hear about NFT bucks. You're going to get a sneak peek on NFT bucks. You're going to hear about the INFTs and StarStake that's being built. But before you understand all of that, what you got to understand is what NRGY is about. NRGY is about empowering people, empowering people. That's what NRGY is about. And if you are staking NRGY right now, guys, you have really the opportunity of probably 10 lifetimes. Okay. If you're staking NRGY right now, you're going to be able to earn on the entire ecosystem. If you have at least 25 NRGY stake, you get to earn on the entire ecosystem that NRGY is building. The reason I tell you this now is because NRGY right now is at an extremely low cost, and so is NRGY Go. You know, we're going to talk about that. NRGY Go is going to go hand in hand with those NFT bucks, but they are an extremely undervalued right now. NRGY, I think today you can get for around $67 this morning, and NRGY Go's about 0.12 cents, right around 0.12 cents. And so in the future, as this technology comes out this month.
Wait, as a correction, it's 0.0012 cents.
Yeah, no, 0.12 cents.
Nope.
It's 0.12. Yeah, it's or no, excuse me, you're right. 0.0012.
Right.
Yep. Wow. Good catching me. Good catching me. So you're gonna learn about just the dynamics of all of this, but you've got to understand the opportunity you have because you're able to stake NRGY at extremely low price. You're able to get it right now. In the future, as this technology grows and as more and more people hear about it and it explodes, you know, as the price goes up, guys, it's going to be harder and harder to get the NRGY needed to stake to earn on the entire ecosystem. And that's why it's such a great opportunity right now. I mean, you can have 25 coins staked right now for around 2,500 bucks. In the future, guys, it may be to stake 25 coins, it may be $50,000 or $100,000. You know, it all depends, of course, what the coin price goes to. But that's why the opportunity to be able to stake NRGY is really right now. So I'm going to go ahead and play a couple of short videos. I'm going to play actually 3 short videos, really short videos, and it's going to explain to you what NRGY is about, and then we're going to talk about this technology. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Hold on. Got all sorts of music playing. You gotta love it. From the intro. Okay, here we go.
How is wealth created? And I'm not talking about just...
Peter, can you see that?
Yeah, we're good. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
And we can hear it. Go ahead.
Okay.
How is wealth created? And I'm not talking about just making money. I'm talking about real life-changing wealth. Do you know how it's really created? It's created by the movement of money. Let's take a journey back in time.
There were a group of pioneers who wanted something different, to get an abundance out of life. So they got together and went out west. They encountered lots of hardships before settling where they wanted to build their community. And instead of just one person benefiting mostly, they decided to do things a little different. So the pioneers pooled their money together and essentially established a bank owned by these pioneers. New members started joining the community. They started businesses that were owned by anybody in the community who wanted to participate. Together, they developed these businesses to be profitable. A portion of these profits were shared back to the bank owned by the pioneers. More businesses popped up with community members working to develop each one and sharing in the profits of the business they developed. And while the bank, owned by the original pioneers, shared a piece of the profit generated from each business. New community members were given the option to buy into the bank owned by the original pioneers, and it became known as the Community Bank. Some of the new members decided to also own a piece of the Community Bank and paid what seemed like a high price. Other members remained stubborn and chose to only profit with the business they were working to develop. More businesses were developed, and the Community Bank became even more profitable. The stubborn community members who felt it was too expensive to buy into the Community Bank before were finally ready to buy in. But when they went back, they were shocked at how much the price went up. The community continued to grow, and more businesses were developed, while the Community Bank that shared in a piece of the profit from each business continued to grow fatter and fatter. Community members who owned a piece of the Community Bank reaped the rewards. The stubborn community members who didn't take action to stake their piece in the Community Bank earlier when they felt the price was too high were finally ready to purchase at the much higher price now. Finally, everyone was able to enjoy the fruits of the entire community, and the community prospered together, passing their wealth to generations to come.
But there's a problem. Over time, wealth has been diminished from generations by authorities who seek to control them. So today, a new community in cryptocurrency called NRGY has formed, a community poised to energize the world and create wealth for the very pioneers of today. Would you like to be a pioneer and create wealth for your family? NRGY is the cryptocurrency deployed to create wealth for the community members who choose to stake it. Decentralized businesses in many sectors are being developed by the NRGY community. These decentralized businesses are known as dApps, or decentralized applications. Would you like to earn cash flow from royalty payments? Community members who keep at least 25 NRGY staked can access royalty payments, which is paid as a cash flow to these members in the form of NRGY. This NRGY can be staked to earn additional NRGY or swap for Ethereum or USDC, US dollar coin, through the NRGY liquidity pool that acts much like a decentralized bank. Would you like to own an asset that not only generates cash flow for you, but also increases in value as the demand rises? As more and more profitable dApps are developed, the demand for NRGY becomes greater and greater. As the demand increases from people wanting to stake NRGY to earn royalty payments and from supply that is tied up when dApp products and services are consumed, the USDC and the NRGY liquidity pool increases, while the limited supply of NRGY is decreased. This causes the value of NRGY to rise. The supply of NRGY is extremely limited, while virtually an unlimited amount of USDC can be added to the liquidity pool. In this way, the NRGY liquidity pool acts similar to a decentralized bank owned by the community. As the demand for NRGY becomes greater and greater, the value could skyrocket. Would you like to also mint NRGY for yourself and for your family? In addition to accessing royalty payments, NRGY stakers get to earn more from the minting of NRGY. NRGY will mint for a period of 100 weeks from February 20th, 2021, which is approximately 2 years. While 25 NRGY needs to be staked to earn royalty payments from dApp revenues, any amount of NRGY can be staked to earn in the minting. Minting rewards are earned weekly and can be compounded back into staking. Simply put, The more energy you stake, the more energy you will earn from minting. The only question left is, are you ready to stake your claim in this new economy? How much can you potentially earn from staking? Now, I want to be clear that the following example is purely hypothetical and is not to be construed as a guarantee. Community members who keep at least 25 NRGY staked can earn royalty payments from all the dApps built upon the NRGY platform. Keep in mind that not many people are able to stake 25 NRGY. Not necessarily because of the price, but because of the supply. NRGY is extremely limited in supply, which in turn limits the number of accounts that can have 25 NRGY staked. As of the filming of this video, the very first blockbuster dApps are under development, and there are only about 150 accounts with 25 or more NRGY staked. If these first dApps were to disperse an average of $100,000 per day in royalty payments to accounts with at least 25 NRGY staked, each account would receive over $650 in cash flow per day. This equates to almost a whopping $250,000 per year for each one. Of course, the number of accounts staking 25 NRGY is likely to increase over time, but so is the number of profitable dApps. The development of the NRGY community and decentralized businesses built upon the platform is constantly ongoing. As more and more profitable dApps are created upon the NRGY platform, the extremely limited supply of NRGY is squeezed more and more, causing the value to surge. How do you stake? NRGY can only be staked using Ethereum or USDC through the Community Builder dApp. The Community Builder is a highly effective way to grow the NRGY community. 75% of your purchase is used to stake NRGY, while 25% goes to community builders. By incentivizing the community, we are able to educate and grow our community much faster, which makes the NRGY you're staking and earning much more valuable. While you can purchase the coin directly from decentralized exchanges such as Uniswap and own 100% of your purchase, you are not able to multiply your coins like you can through staking, by earning royalty payments from dApp revenues and the minting of the coin. Once you stake NRGY, you also become a community builder yourself. A total of 25% is paid over 2 tiers. You earn 15% of the NRGY staked by the people you personally invite, and 10% of the NRGY staked by the people they invite, which is paid directly into your wallet. Since NRGY is not a company and owned exclusively by the community, 100% of the community builder fees go back to the community and are rewarded to those actively growing the community. You are not locked into staking for any time frame, and you can unstake and cash out your NRGY at any time. To prevent people from jumping in and out of staking, 7.5% of the coins unstaked are burned and permanently removed from the total supply of NRGY. This limits the supply of NRGY even more, making it more scarce and even more valuable. NRGY is setting an unmatched precedent to change the world for better. Are you ready to get energized? Are you ready to be a pioneer and stake NRGY?
All right, guys. So that gives you an idea of what NRGY is all about. Not really an idea, it gives you all the information of what NRGY is all about and how dynamic this is. Now, I want to talk about one of our dApps that is going to be upon that platform, and that dApp is called StarStake. And guys, this is a really big technology. Why? Because it allows, for the first time, allows for basically intellectual property to be traded, not just on a little baseball card or a comic book or some kind of, picture, but the overall the overall basically company or project to be able to earn royalties in. So, you know, the analogy I kind of like to give is, and obviously guys, I want to throw out a disclaimer and say, we haven't talked to the major league or anything like that, but where everybody else right now is trading these little baseball cards, right? They're trading baseball cards, basically, the NFTs. Think of NRGY like the NRGY buck is backed up by real value, so it has a face value, but that artwork can go on the NRGY buck. So the NRGY buck can be the baseball card, even more powerful than the NFTs we have out there right now. Why? Because now this has real value. Hold on one second. My son is on that. I have my boy here, and he's right next to me, playing on his tablet. So think about that baseball card, okay? Being put on real currency that has real value, that image, and now being worth a collector's item. But think about now being able to take that NFT buck, that NFT baseball card, and actually purchase the Infinity NFT to earn on the entire major league as a whole, every ticket, every TV agreement, everything that they have. That's basically the technology that NRGY is creating. And guys, I want to make it clear, of course, we haven't talked to the major league, you know, baseball, but I just use that as an example for an analogy of how this all works to simplify it. So I'm going to turn this over to Alan, and he's going to talk to you about the Infinity NFTs a little bit, and he's going to talk to you about the NFT bucks. Alan, are you on here?
Alan is not here.
He's not on here?
No,
Can you give him a quick call real quick?
I already did. Here, I'll talk about it.
Okay. Why don't
All
you
right.
come on here? Yeah.
So, guys, here's what I want you guys to understand. If you're not familiar with how NFTs work, you basically have something that is basically a digital image that you can essentially put onto the blockchain, and you can actually have other people go buy it. But the problem with that is that you have to have a buyer on the other end. And so let's say you buy an NFT, a non-fungible token, for 1 Ethereum, because it's maybe one that's a little bit more rare, or whatever the case may be. And you go and you buy that particular NFT. You have to have a buyer on the other end. So let's say you paid 1 Ethereum for that, and you want to actually sell it for 1 Ethereum. But let's say you have somebody who wants to buy it, but they don't want to pay 1 Ethereum. They want to pay a half an Ethereum. You're now going to be losing 50% if that's the only buyer. Now, if you were lucky enough to get into NFTs really early, and you were able to get, you know, the ape NFTs, the crypto punks, and all of those that are worth millions of dollars right now, good on you. But for the average person, that's not what's going on right now. And so what we've done in NRGY is through INFTs, through our Infinity NFTs, is we basically create a contract. This contract is essentially created with the creator, and you're allowed to basically stake an intellectual property with a real contract with attorneys and everything. And you stake that contract essentially on the blockchain. And then you allow anyone that you want to essentially get the benefit of the future licensing and revenue of your particular intellectual property. Now, this can be done with a YouTube channel. This can be done with a publishing book. This can be done with a movie, anything that is tied to an IP, an intellectual property, gives you the capability of doing that. And you know what I think the best way to illustrate that is actually for us to play that video that Chris did, which walks people through the process of that, Dwayne. So if you have that video, I think that's what we should play.
I will have to get it. I was going to say, do you have the site for StarStake handy? I know they've been working on it.
I don't think it's even needed. I think the video is perfect.
I'm
I
going to
think
pull it
that
up.
describes everything.
Chris put it on Facebook, didn't he?
He put it on WhatsApp.
Yeah, but I think
Okay.
he also put it on Facebook.
Can you access WhatsApp?
And let me see here.
Actually, it's on Facebook too. No, it is. Sorry.
It is.
It is. It's on Facebook.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Perfect. But I think that'll give everyone the most clear explanation of essentially, you know, how this all works, what the walkthrough process is, and how easy it is, and really why what we have in terms of our patent pending technology that no one else is going to be able to duplicate is really going to benefit. So while Dwayne pulls that video up, let me just explain something really quickly. With an NFT, as I said, you have to have a buyer and a seller. With an INFT, you're going to have basically a backed NFT buck, which is going to have a stable value. So we're the only ones in all of cryptocurrency that are actually creating a stable backed NFT value. So let's say you buy a collectible and that's worth $20 and you decide to stake in that INFT for $20. You have another $20 left over. You can go and sell that on OpenSea for whatever price you want. And if you get it for more than that, then great, so be it. Maybe it'll be worth a lot more in the future. But as of right now, you can actually go, once this is all put together by the end of October, you're going to be able to go and you're going to be able to cash that particular INFT, that NFT buck out for 20 USDC whenever you want. So that means whatever value you paid for it, you're going to get back. So there's no worried about, oh, I don't know if I'm going to have a buyer on the other end who's going to be able to buy it from me. That's not like that. But at the same time, you can also use these as collectible pieces. So I'm going to let Chris show you exactly how this all works. So Dwayne, go ahead and play that video.
All right, so I'm going to go through the StarStake purchase demonstration that shows some unique technology that we have when it comes to buying INFTs and staking them, and just is going to work through the workflow as far as what is the process of StarStake with purchasing not only INFTs, but also using our inventive NFT bucks and its checkout system, its visual checkout system to be able to do that. So let's go ahead and go through this very quickly. All right, so let's just assume that people are going to be coming from a few different places. You'll either be coming from the marketplace, which will show all these different INFT opportunities. You'll be coming from maybe a home page, a funnel, or you might be coming from a link that goes right directly to a StarStake profile page for their INFT for some creators. So we're going to go through that method, assuming we're going to be inside one of the INFT pages. So let's just assume this is for Sheng, my fiance here, for music. So this will just be the core page. That is the staking page. It has all the information about the INFT. So in here, it'll show the amount of stakers, how much has been staked and put in behind her new song, Let Me Know by Sheng Belmonte. This specific design has a header that is entirely a video, so they can click play. It'll pop up a video where she can explain her new single, what the opportunity is here, all that kind of cool stuff. And we'll have different themes for different types of INFTs over time. So you also be able to share right here. You'll be able to add it to a watch list, or you can just stake it right now, right there, or you can come down and go to stake now. If she has her own NFT bucks, they can go ahead and click this and it'll go to her collection, which we'll explain here in a minute. It also has her picture of her seal, her INFT rather. and just some more information, some more details, some stats and so forth. Down here on the page, you'll have a left side and a right side. The left side will have an overview where the person who creates the NFT can put in all this information about her song, her brand, her IP, etc. The details page will actually open up information about all the, just the stats that have to do with the INFT, the fine details. The rewards will actually be what you'll see here on the right. So the fan rewards are the different tiers. So if somebody stakes $20, $100, $50, whatever, she can give certain types of rewards depending on how much somebody decides to stake. So if it's a $1 plus, it can be fan art plus live updates. And what happens is we actually issue the purchaser an access token, and they can redeem that token for these rewards, which is cool. So on the right hand side, she could have 100 plus fan club plus album tee, right? And they can put in this information here. So they can actually choose from different types of rewards. So if I click on rewards, it'll actually explain those different rewards here. So she can explain them, create videos for them, whatever she wants to do to sell that. Updates is where she can actually come in here and update how it's going, update how the song's going, the gigs that she has for that, whatever. And then comments for anybody that stakes her NFT, they can come here and comment and leave comments about things, questions, that kind of stuff. Okay, so this is the profile page. Now let's just say I wanted to stake. I would click stake here or stake now. As I scroll down the page, this menu would follow me down. So I would always have a stake now button in front of me. So let's just go through here. Here's a few different other templates. This is another template here, a little bit different. The video is actually smaller, it has more data, but for the most part, it's about the same. So let's hit stake now. And that will bring us to the checkout. So we have a unique 3-step checkout. We were able to get this thing down to 3 steps. You're going to see more than 3 just because you'll see all the variations. But generally speaking, the consumer will be able to go to details, payment, and complete. So the details page will just have information about that INFT, be able to see it, the token details on blockchain, staking details, contract details, and blockchain. Then they'll choose what tier, what reward tier access that they want. So they can choose one of the 4. And what they'll do is they'll put in the amount that they want to stake, and they'll hit continue to payment. And what will happen is it will automatically slide open their wallet over top of this page, So it'll slide it over, and they'll be able to choose their NFT bucks that they have in their wallet to make a payment. So it shows here it's $100. There's $100 she wants to stake. This button will be red until that person actually chooses enough NFT bucks to cover the $100. Now, if somebody doesn't have NFT bucks in their wallet yet, it'll come up with this little thing. It says, it looks like you don't have any NFT bucks in your collection. And it says get bucks. So let's go through that process if someone doesn't have some NFT bucks in their wallet. Okay, so we'll go down here. It'll bring them to this kind of marketplace that shows all the different cool NFT bucks that they can get, which is our kind of in-game or in-app currency. So on the top level, you'll have just these basic denominations, the basic ones. They can just add them independently to their cart, boom, boom, boom. Or they can choose to browse through collections. So it could be like the Shane collection, NBA Founders collection. We'll have StarStake collections, limited collections, and then star collections. Star collections would be for anybody that's on the platform. So like Shane could have her own collection. And then we also have bundles down below. And so let's just say we wanted to click to check out a collection. So we could click on view collection, and it would bring us over to the actual collection, founders collection. And it would just show all the different bucks that are available in that series, kind of like a theme, whether this is the founders collection. So these are the ones that are in here. So it says a little bit of information, whether it's a rare, a collectible, or a standard. And you can just add them to cart right here. If you just want a few of these, you can just add those independently to cart. And what happens is as soon as you add it to cart, it pops up this notification right here. It says you have 2 new items in your cart. It also pops up down here. It says you have added 2 new items to your cart. So great. All right, I'm done. I'm ready to go. Click view cart. So when I click view cart, it will go to the checkout. Now also, if I were to choose or just click on one of these pictures, the cool thing is, because this is art along with currency, you can click on it. It'll actually show you a little bit about that NFT buck. So it can explain it, why it was created, the blockchain information. You can add it to cart right here, or you can check out other ones in the collection. So if you actually click on that, that's what happens. But let's just go to our cart. We want to buy these. What happens is it slides open your shopping cart, and it just shows the bucks that are in there. And you can change the quantity. I want 5 $1 bills or however many, and it shows how much Ethereum that will be. And then you can click proceed to checkout portal. And all you're going to do, it just goes to payment, kind of like how the INFT checkout works. You're just going to grab these bucks, you can delete them out of your cart, and you'll just go to complete transaction. Now, if you don't have enough Ethereum in your wallet, this is pretty cool. It says, oh, you don't have enough Ethereum. It's going to bring you down here, and it's going to say, oh, dang, looks like your Ethereum balance is too low. Add to buy NFT bucks. So you'll just click add Ethereum. It'll give you two options: deposit from an exchange. So if you have Ethereum in like Coinbase or another wallet, you can click on that, and that'll bring you right over to here. And it'll just give you your wallet address so you know where to send it. And you can copy that right to your clipboard or whatever.
The people of Afghanistan are suffering. The African population relies on international assistance.
Dwayne, did you freeze?
Frozen.
Well, essentially, that is the process in a quick nutshell. But what we can do is, I think, Alan, are you on now?
It's I'll tell you what, my computer, it's running behind. The video's kind of freezing up. But here's the thing. Chris posts the full video, guys, in our YouTube group, DeFi Nation. And I think you guys got a good sneak peek of exactly what this is. You know, you guys got to, you know, what this technology is and how dynamic it is. So I want to really tie this all together for you. And to tie it all together, guys, the NFT bucks, okay? The reason NRGY is so important is because it is the currency that is used to create those NFT bucks. So it might be a good idea to get some NRGY, wink, wink. And NRGY is extremely undervalued. And if you need help and getting directed on where to get your NRGY, reach out to somebody in our community and they'll help you. But NRGY is the currency used to create those NFT bucks. NRGY, as far as that goes, guys, NRGY allows you to be able to earn royalties on the entire ecosystem. So imagine when movies do infinity NFTs. You have all these different movies. You have all these different sports leagues, right? You might have baseball, football, and whatnot. You have all these different entertainment companies. You know, you got Disney and Marvel and Universal and all these different entertainment companies, right? As they do INFTs, guys, when you have 25 NRGY staked, you're able to earn on all the different movies, all the different sports leagues, all the different production companies, entertainment companies. You're able to earn on the entire ecosystem as a whole. So to get 25 NRGY staked, you need to stake 34. Why 34? Because you have that community builder. Okay, so you have the community builder you take into account for. And 34 will give you 25.5 NRGY staked. And now you're able to earn minting rewards over the next 69 weeks. And you're able to earn royalty payments on the entire NRGY ecosystem. So that's why it's so big. But what I'm going to do at this time, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let everybody on Facebook, I'm going to let them go. We're going to do a short Q&A segment. And if you're out there on Facebook watching and you got questions and you want to get on here, in the comments of the video you're watching, in the comments, there is a link to this Zoom. And if you're watching this stream, maybe on a friend's Facebook page, go to the original video, and in the comments, there is a link to get on this Zoom. So get on this Zoom and get your questions answered. And we got Alan on here too with us right now, and I'm sure he's going to be answering some questions as well. So if you're out there watching, go to the comments and get on this Zoom. With that, I'm going to tell you guys on Facebook, have a great weekend. Spend some great time with your family. Enjoy some football. You guys know I'm a Chiefs fan, so I'm going to enjoy some football tomorrow. And have a great weekend. Stay energized, and I'll see you guys next week.